Way before I ever had children, I decided that I was always going to be as age appropriately truthful with my children so that as they grew into adolescence, there was going to be a foundation of trust that had been built since infancy. So how I decided I was going to do this was I was not going to lie to them about Santa, the Tooth Fairy, or the Easter Bunny. Because not only did I really consider playing the whole Santa thing as lying to my kids, because technically it is lying when you tell them that Santa is going to be bringing them toys, but there was also no way I was ever going to possibly be the reason that they could suffer future humiliation with their peers. Of course, I would hope that my kids would trust my words about whatever it is that I talk to them about. But the biggest areas of concern where I wanted the strongest trust with them was going to be our faith. And then as they got older, anything concerning dating, sex, intimate relationships. Like if I shared with them that this person's character was poor, I would hope that they would believe me. And as they got older, I wanted them to feel like I would be a person who would always be honest and truthful with them and as helpful as I could be. And so I know people are going to ask, and so in order to make the holidays more special, what I did was think about the values that I wanted to live out at Christmas. And so we would focus on, of course, Jesus, but our biggest values, our most important values are our families and friends. And so I made sure that every single day in December we had a play date or some kind of activity. And I also know that there are going to be people who are going to freak out about my kids ruining it for other kids, but I did teach them about what other kids believed about Santa, and so they've never been responsible for bursting the Santa bubble for another child. Now, given how much things have changed since I've raised children, I would like to add something extra here, because ultimately, whatever you decide for your family, you decide. But given how untrustworthy and unreliable and fake so much of what our kids are seeing and watching is, whatever you decide for your family, just keep in mind that ultimately you are the one who has to show your children what honesty and truthfulness looks and feels like.